And good morning to you all. It's such a pleasure to be here representing the National Trust for Historic Preservation. We're the only national organization dedicated to the protection and reuse of our country's historic places. As a de facto headquarters for Lulac during the critical period political organizing years of the 1950s and the 1960s, the work that happened here helped propel the Mexican-American civil rights movement in this country. This property, where we now stand, was a testing ground, a think tank, if you will, for good ideas that improve the lives of not just the Latino community, but low-income Americans of all backgrounds and cultures. From the Head Start program, modeled after Lulac's Little School of the 400, to promote school readiness for children from low-income families, to SEER Jobs for Progress, the largest work placement program here in the nation, located right here in Houston. Many national programs and policies trace their roots to the hard work that took place inside these walls. These programs continue to benefit low-income communities across the country, providing citizens with the opportunity to freely participate in society without fear of discrimination. In honor of this legacy, it is my very special privilege to officially announce that the National Trust has designated Lulac Council 60 Clubhouse as our newest national treasure.
A lot of great things happened, but where you're sitting now was where people came to celebrate. This, the families and the Latino community would come here, they'd have parties, this place would be lit up. You would hear the music, the mariachis. It's a place to celebrate life. And inside these walls, all the leading Latino leaders would meet. They would come in here and they'd talk about what's going on in Houston. They would make plans and then put them into action. That's where all these programs came from. All of these men sitting down and arguing.
But we had to make a decision as to what's the future of the house. What do we want to do with it? We had a few choices: either sell the property, tear it down, rebuild, or see what we can do about restoring it. Unfortunately, we ran into Selah, and she gave us a good selling pitch to say you got to save the history. And we started talking about, yes, it is our legacy. We must do something to preserve this building. So we're glad we did. So that's the decision we made, and we are very happy we made that decision. So thank you, Selah.
One thing that wasn't mentioned, and as a history person, we kind of research all of this. MALDEF was the brainchild of the individuals, Al, that played poker here. And, at that time they said, we need Mexicanos, we need attorneys. And MALDEF, the concept of MALDEF, was created right here in Council 60, back in 1964. Why is this important? Why is this important? As it was stated earlier, it is ideas that are created. But a lot of people can come up with ideas, but it's putting them into action. And the members of Lulac Council number 60 were individuals of action. Look what they've created. Look at what they've done, not only at a local level here in Houston, but in state politics and ultimately affecting national politics. So the members of Council 60 that are here today, I want to leave you with this message. The legacy that you have as being a Council 60 member is incredible. Those members of Council 60 that are not with us here today, I'm sure are smiling and saying, look how far we've gone. Look how far we've come as a council and an organization.
So I guess that's a Boy Scout troop charter?
Yeah, they were into everything.
I mean, my parents arrived from Mexico as teenagers, back in the early 20s. So they were escaping the aftermath of the Mexican Revolution. But again, this building just tells a lot of history, and I know I'll mention everything that building and this council is very proud of. I'm a Lulac member as well, of 402, but I'll soon be joining 60. So I know that there's a poster over here with John F. Kennedy and members of Lulac 60. So that just shows the significance of what Council 60 did and has done for the Mexican American community here in the city of Houston.